What's going on, guys? John here with another episode of Patriots franchise. And if you watched last episode, if you didn't watch last episode, watch it. If you watched last episode, you know Josh Hales is potentially going to become a superstar X Factor. 400 scrimmage yards and four total touchdowns and one or fewer interceptions. And last episode, we did not throw a single pick. That's what I like to see. And their defense is bad. Their offense is horrible. Their defense is not much better. They're the number 12th team in takeaways, so that's okay. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff. This is where we traded Trey Lance. So training should be pretty easy. We're gonna go run inside because that's what we needed last time we didn't have it. So we'll go with that and mini game time. All right, so I had to close my window because my neighbor decided to mow the lawn. So now we're instead gonna be sweating in the room, but it's fine, you know. I don't need to have any temperature. Don't need injuries, don't need injuries. I also forgot to put Nick Keys in at the training, so instead I did the Randy Gibson guy. So that's fine, I guess. But Mike on one who gets an upgrade, please block me. I just need blocking in general. He doesn't get injured apparently, but he's been injured multiple times. Bolo, I'm gonna increase blocking. Just need some blocking on the line when I have two tight end sets, because they usually end up being run plays. So that's all fun. Now it's time to play some football. I don't want to do any custom jerseys because I know we'll lose if I put them on. And now we're going to Gillette Stadium after a crazy game from Josh Hales. His season stats actually look pretty good now. It helps I didn't throw an interception last week. But Owen Foster lines up. 8-mile-per-hour winds. Due straight. That's kind of crazy. And here we go. Who is their quarterback? Trey Lance. I already knew that. We traded Trey Lance here for draft picks. Don't ask me who I got with those draft picks. I don't know. And that's first play. Huge play by Javonte. Taking him out by the legs is Eddie Jackson. But not what we want to see on the first play. Just like what happened last week to Achane. Looks like it's a little cold here. It's been so long since I've had... Duggar, please. Stopped. 48 yards on Trey Lance's first completion. But whoever that was, McManus, is that what that said? Nichols. Oh, wow, that was very off. Why do they always... Jordan Davis has been one of the worst guys at stopping the run, even though that's the entire premise. It's kind of crazy. Can we get a block now? Well, 2 big plays and then a touchdown lead to some very big pain. Hopkins is returning. I want to put Nick Keys out there. I just, once again, forgot. You can see Nick Keys' X Factor, though. That's fun. I'm really quick going to put Nick Keys in the returning, and then I'll be right back. All right, so fresh off of our really good offensive game last week, we're here trying to repeat. As Baron Browning injured on the first play of the game, holding his elbow. And he looks to be done for the game already. Okay, I'll take that. Throwing it right away, Waddle. Great play, 9 yards, first down. They sent a blitz from a corner and a safety, or I mean a linebacker, and we took advantage of it. There's Waddle. That's a great grab. 28 yards and 2 catches for Waddle. Trying to get to 1,000 on the year. But we can't forget why we've been winning. Even though he hasn't had the flashiest stat lines, it's because we've been prioritizing Ramondre. Solid 7. Last week, yeah, 119 yards on only 15 touches. That's what you want to see from a great running back like Ramondre. We're going to try Dorsey here on this screen. He's got a man blocking, and Waddle does not block. Great job. 5 yards for Dorsey, though. We'll take that. Now we're going to try a jet sweep. We're trying to get all the crazy stuff. Waddle, get to the edge, Okay, I'll take 12. And we're inside the red zone now. First down, 12-yard gain. We're going to send Terry on a slant here. And I immediately got hit. I had to throw it as soon as possible to avoid getting a sack. And, I mean, we didn't get sacked. Whenever they have those two guys in the box, or those two extra linebackers in the box, you always have a 50-50 shot. It's either they put them both in zones or they both blitz. There's no one blitz, one doesn't. It's always one or none or both. It's crazy. I don't know why we're doing 3rd and 7 bubble screen, but we're going to see if it works. 4th and 1. You're already putting me in the situation. Heck no, I'm not. I am not kicking the field goal here. I'm trusting Ramondre. He's getting this first down. And he barely gets it, but he gets it nonetheless. And we need 4 touchdowns with what's his face? Hales. We need to get these passing touchdowns. That's a Keep Talib's number, 21. All right, ready? See, look, 50-50 shot. They either both blitz or they don't. Rolling out is Hales. Hales has sideline. Get in. Touchdown, Josh Hales. Again. 3 rushing touchdowns in his last 2 games. And an opening drive touchdown. And we're tied at 7. Thanks, Owen Foster. Here's Lance, his revenge game. Eddie Jackson with the big hit. I need some fumbles, man. We need to force some fumbles. We've had no forced fumbles the entire year. Now, I think the biggest thing is they don't have top receiver. They've got Jerry Jeudy, which, I mean, he's okay. As we almost had a Jordan Davis sack. He never gets sacks. He's a run stopper, not a pass rusher. But dang. But yeah, they have Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton. There's some run stopping. Thank you, Jordan. Every time I see his name now, I think Jamin Davis, the commander. Is he on the Commanders right now? I don't know. 3rd and 7. Lance has to run, and he is almost sacked by DeMarcus Lawrence, our biggest free agent signing, and they have to punt. And now we've got Nick Keys back to punt. Are they going to give it to him? They will. I'm returning it even though I could get a touchback. It's just he gets that free skill move. It's like having first one free but on a kick returner. There's Waddle, and Waddle, he has more speed than anyone on the field. He is gone. One play. Another touchdown for the Patriots. And Hales just right away throws it right over the linebacker. I'm surprised the linebacker didn't animate on it. And then Waddle just ran right through the gap between the safeties. That's why I signed him. He's our speed. We've got a bunch of different archetypes because we have the just full-on speed guy in Jalen Waddle. We have just a big body with less speed That's Kyle Terry, just someone that can just moss people. We then have someone in the middle, not too much speed, but he's a little bit bigger, but not on Kyle Terry's level, and that's Anthony Dorsey. And then we have Nick Keys, who's like that really shifty guy. Like, I'd say he's probably more shifty than, look at that, 135 passing yards already. I'd say he's probably more shifty than Jalen Waddle. I mean, he's not as fast, but he's still very good. That's the thing. We're sending a blitz on an empty backfield. We know it's a pass. And Lance has to spike it. I read the screen perfectly with Duggar. I was going to be there to pick it off if he threw it. It's the jailbreak screen, baby. 3rd and 11. Can we stop him? It's a screen. And he has to throw it at the ground again. It's Rob Davis, the guy to get there. And now they have to punt again. And now they have to kick it to Nick Keys again. First game back from injury. What can he do with it?
It's taken to the 26.
Holy, it just spins. It's just so broken. Jalen Waddle, 46 yards away from 1,000. What's crazy is, a couple games ago, the Dolphins, I guess that was last game, he was at 769 and 33 catches, and now he's at way more than that. It's hilarious. Oh, he fumbles. Get on it. No. Waddle gets hit sticked, and Dorsey can't grab it. And now we just turned all over the ball and gave him perfect field position. Not perfect, but very good field position. I almost had a sack from Clowney. I dove too early. I had to get there quicker. Man, we just really lost all the momentum right there. I mean, we still have almost a full momentum bar. Oh, I'm offsides. I got. I forgot I can't just stop a big guy like Clowney on a dime.
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position. You think the hard count got him there? Yes. Maybe that extra
Here we go. Let's try this again. Clowney is in coverage, and I don't like it. Good catch by Judy. I was trying to cover all the middle with Mapu, and it did not work very well. All right, come on. We got to get to Lance. It's a run. Strip it, please. He's on the 2-yard line. They're going to try and get another rushing touchdown, probably. This looks like a passing down, though, or passing formation. Nope, it's a pitch. And they have the one lineman to get there. Touchdown, Javonte.
So good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him.
All right, Keys, let's go.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Keys, he's gone. Nick Keys, oh, he might get caught. Still an insane return, but man, that 0 is fast. Who is that? Huh. But he found the seam and just ran away with it. That's why we have him. The crazy kick return ability. Kyle Terry breaks a tackle on the first play from scrimmage of the drive, and it's Bennett, a corner. That's the guy that caught him. Now, I really want to give it to Ramondre, but I need a touchdown with Hales. I need the touchdowns.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Ezekiel Ballard just caught a touchdown. Our 3rd string tight end, who is only on the team to be a run blocker, really, just got his first career touchdown? My guess it'd be first career because he's only a 68. He might even be a rookie. But an amazing return from Nick Keys set us up perfectly. Here we go. Trying to stop him this time. They run it. And our run defense is really bad. I mean, they're giving up insane rushing games to people like Brees Hall. He had a crazy one against us. Achane had some great plays. That's where I need to go for a strip. Ones where they have less momentum and I have the quick momentum. But I just can't react fast enough for those. 3rd and 4, I'm pass committing. I dare you to run it. Incomplete. Cordell Goodwin knocks it out of Jerry Jeudy's hands. And we're going to force another punt. Bailey kicks it deep. Keys back to return it. He's got blockers. Cuts it inside. He breaks a tackle. And another great return from Nick Keys. I wish I knew how to get kick returners into the Pro Bowl, because he would definitely be in the Pro Bowl. We're going to try and actually hand it off this time.
A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow.
They're talking about how it's cold in this game and they want snow. I would be fine with snow. Actually, no, I'd be missing. I wouldn't be able to see their guys. And that would be horrible because I'd throw a lot of picks. I'm still sad because there's an older video in this series. It's against the Texans where it was snowing, but the footage corrupted, so you guys can't see any of the gameplay. It's just me. Oh, I accidentally think I just broke something behind me. My alarm clock just fell. But you can't see any gameplay. Oh, that was Waddle for a touchdown right there. But yeah, it was a pretty good game. I think we ended up winning it, but you can't see any of it because, you know, the footage is corrupted. So it sucks because I've had to continuously now as Kyle Terry's hurt. Oh boy, please don't be going to the locker room. Just be on the sideline. Okay, that's good at least. But the footage completely corrupted, and I got rid of all the old recordings because they were taking up too much storage. So and I mean they're already on YouTube, so I don't need them. But I hadn't been consistently checking for corrupted footage until like 20 episodes later, and at that point it was too late. So we're going outside rush. Here we go. Ramondre, I thought that was 3rd down. I was sad because I wasn't going to get the first. Bruised shoulder. Nick Keys will come in. We don't need you to hurt yourself. 2-minute warning, though. We're up by 7. We have a chance to go up by 14 because that's how math works. I mean, we also have a chance to go up by 10. There's a chance we go up by 13. We missed the extra point. And that was just great play, Jordan Mailata. Oh, he's back to his normal ways, giving up horrible blocks. And into the 8-mile-per-hour winds. Can he make a 30-yarder? He drills it. And we go up by 10. 10-point lead for the Patriots. And can we continue to stuff this offense? That was Cordell Goodwin getting lost, and now Sutton's hurt. And he's getting walked off. Well, now they got, what, Marvin Mims and whoever 81... Is that? Oh, it's Demario Douglas, I think. There's Mims. Mims being covered by a linebacker is hilarious. One of my favorite players from the original season of Patriots franchise, Demario Douglas. I guess original 2 seasons. There's a great play by Amari Reynolds. Duggar was there as well. Targeting Demario, but couldn't get it to him. 3rd and 6. And he's already down. DeMarcus Lawrence sacks him immediately. Lance didn't even get a chance to play. I think this is kind of fun seeing like a bunch of our old quarterbacks this year. I wonder if he played the Commanders, because that's where I think I traded Hendon Hooker. I could be wrong about that one, though. So we're going to run it right. Keys. That spin is deadly. We got 52 seconds. Ramondre is 22 yards away from 1,000. But we're going to start with a screen pass to Ramondre, which I have not been getting any screen passes to work recently.
Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself, at this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the
Okay, we're just going to get great gain. I'm trying not to just do every single play as a streak with Waddle, you know. Calling our first timeout, 6 yards with Ramondre.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half.
Here we go. Okay, that's not an accurate throw. Let's see, are we in field goal range? We're at the 50. You know, we're going to get aggressive. We've got guys that we can throw it to immediately. And we got one of them. Dorsey up the middle on 4th and 4. And we're doing famous Chiefs play, jet chip wasp. Terry is once again the wasp. I don't like that. Oh my gosh, Anthony Dorsey just mossed that kid. What a play by Anthony Dorsey. I got a heart attack. I thought he was about to pick that off. I need to call a timeout because I was tackled to bounce. I almost just ran that to halftime. I like to do that a lot. All right, come on. We got to get a first down. Or touchdown. And there it is. 4 touchdowns with Josh Hales. 3 passing, 1 rushing, and now we just have to not throw an interception, and we get superstar X Factor. And we are up by 17 points. As it looks like they're probably just going to run the ball out one time, unless they want to call a timeout. Nope, he goes backwards. Davis and Duggar get there, and we go to halftime up by 17. We're going to try another jet pass, jet sweep with... No, I don't like it. I want a normal inside zone. They run commit it, and they get to it. But, I mean, Waddle was going to get creamed. I saw the what's it called? Corner sitting there, and it scared me. We're going back to inside zone. Back-to-back plays. For that reason. And he's hurt. Please be fine, please be fine, please be fine, please be on the sideline. Okay, he's only on the sideline. I cannot have Ramondre being hurt. Have to throw it right away. We got blitzed. Keaton Mitchell, thank you for grabbing that and just gaining some yardage. 4 yards for Keaton. And honestly, there's a high likelihood I just say keep Amerson and Mitchell in. There's Dorsey. Big gain. Just throwing lasers. Pec strain. We don't need it. I don't want to risk you getting hurt. We'll have Mitchell and Amerson play most of this game. 2 yards by Keaton. All right. Amerson's the one out on the pass play here. And there's the first completion to Chris Thomas. Kyle Thomas, is that a person? Or am I just getting Kyle Terry and Chris Thomas mixed up? And that's a touchdown. Jalen Waddle routes up Pat Surtain, and we've got another tutty. 24-point lead for the Patriots, and this has been just another bloodbath. And that's a huge play. Oh my gosh. Goodwin, please run, please run, please run. Thank you, Goodwin. Now Williams is hurt. Oh my gosh. Is he getting walked off the field? Yep. Oh my gosh. Every time one of their players has a huge play, hurt. Sutton, hurt. What's his face? Hurt. Oh, Demario Douglas? He's cooked. He's dead. Do we need to save Demario Douglas next season? Do we need to bring him back? If he's a free agent, I might re-sign Mario Douglas. Might bring him back to free agency. Holy cow. Tyler Beatty just got smoked by Duggar. And 3rd and 8, if you run the ball, that's just your fault.
Now Lance on the bootleg.
Marvin Mims, touchdown. They're going for 2, because if they get 2 3 times, then it's only a 3-score game. But if we stop them here, it's up to a 3-score game still, I think. And they get it. So it's still 16 points. And now we get to return the ball with the greatest return man of all time, Nick Keys. Devin Hester reincarnated, you know?
Practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to do.
Oh my gosh. He's actually Devin Hester 2.0. Touchdown, Nick Keys. Another kick return touchdown for the man. Marvin Mims, 2 catches for 13 yards and a touchdown. Good job, buddy. You're the bright spot of your team. I mean, they haven't had any turnovers. It's just been punts. I kind of want to put Jonathan Jones in because he hasn't been getting any reps. What? Quentin Nichols, huge play. You want to know what happens to him? He gets hurt. And he's getting walked off. Oh my gosh. That's the 3rd player that's had that happen to him. There's Jerry Jeudy making a grab. Nice for him to finally do something. All right.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Incomplete, looking for Jeudy again. Did not wait for him to make the break on the route, which I don't know what the break was, but it didn't happen. That's all I know.
But still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Oh, Clowney almost had his 2nd pick of the year. That would have been funny. Jadeveon Clowney covering a receiver, and he intercepts it. That just amazing. We're sending a 3rd straight blitz, I think. Actually, no, the last one was a blitz, but this is definitely a blitz. And Marte Mapu gets a sack. 4th and goal, they're going to have to kick the field goal, make it a 10-point, 20-point game. And this is just hilarious. He makes it. So that's something at least. And it's 20 points though, still 3 scores. And you have to kick it again to Nick Keys. At this point, kick it to whoever's in front of him. Luke Jackson, I think, is up there. Kick it to Holmes or Amari Reynolds. Do not kick it to this man. Like, I didn't even start running by the time I got hit. But, like, he's been so good. Hales, yeah, last drive was 2 drives ago, actually, because one of them was a touchdown. He went 4 for 4 for 60 yards and a touchdown. And we don't need to give it to him, so we won't. Emerson. I'm surprised Emerson hasn't been hurt, because with the 41 injury, because if you didn't watch last episode, Emerson has 41 injury rating. Next closest I found was like 76. And this guy has yet to get in. I think he got injured on like his first play in the first game. But Kyle Terry's hurt. What? Kyle Terry got re-injured. And there's Anderson's injury. Now everyone's getting hurt. And he's getting walked off. Quadricep strain for Terry. You know what? 4th and inches. We could send it to the 4th with this run, first down. Come on, Keaton. There we go, Keaton Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell's our only running back now. Honestly, broken ribs. Oh. By the way, just to be sure, I am making... Oh, he's hurt. Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't even want to risk it anymore. Mitchell's in. Sorry, whoops. Mitchell's in, Hopkins is in, Luke Jackson, you were the third running back. I do not want to see Ramondre Stevenson touch the field. I do not want to risk it whatsoever. There we go. So yeah, you're not seeing our star running back, Ramondre Stevenson, anymore, seeing that every star in this game is getting hurt.
I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on fourth down.
There's Dorsey, first down. I see him uncovered. I'm going to throw it to him. Just cover him next time. Mitchell in. And he's gone. Keaton Mitchell, back-to-back games with a touchdown. And we might see the backups coming in next drive, which is crazy because that's the start of the fourth quarter.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting
I probably should put in my backups on defense as well, but I'll wait for a little bit longer on defense. Offense, yes, they have not been able to stop our offense, but defense, not yet. Two running backs, one of them looks like a receiver.
Their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Holy cow, who is that? Random running back, number 25. It's like when Kareem Hunt got suspended. He became running back number 25 on Madden Mobile. That was the worst 1 yard I've ever seen. I had to cover the defender, but I see him scrambling, so I'm like, I'm going to go rush him, and I just missed. What is DeMarcus Lawrence doing out there? Thank you, Gonzalez. Pass deflections, baby. And now we're going to blitz. Come on, try and get the completion out. Incomplete. Again. They basically have to go for it, otherwise the game's over. This looks like it'd be the running back screen. Nope. Jackson tips it up in the air. I don't know why I went for the interception, because an incompletion would have worked, but all right, backup time. Backups are in. Huntley in at quarterback, obviously, because who wouldn't be in at quarterback? Devontae Parker, great first game. Number 5 team in sacks has no sacks. Well, that's because I don't take sacks. I just throw the ball and get crazy incompletions because I'm scared. That's usually how it works. We're going to go really weird play. Going Ballard. First down for Ezekiel Ballard. And now here we go. Look at this. Keaton Mitchell is going to have another run. He just got murked. Holy cow. 51 yards for Keaton Mitchell is pretty good, seeing that he's my only running back, which kind of sucks because we got broken ribs, and then I completely benched Ramondre after his original injury, which was like, what, bruise or a sprain or something he could come back from. I'm like, I'm not risking it. All right, Huntley, let's see how good your completion percentage can raise. Missed Parker. Oh, well. We'll just, you know what, go for it. Why not? And then we'll just ice the rest of the game away. Oh, Ballard's uncovered. Great play, Ballard. As our backup tackle is injured, Daniel Falele. But the clock stops, so that sucks. Are we going to put up 60 points on the Broncos? Oh my gosh, Keaton Mitchell. Another touchdown for Keaton. That's 3 in the last 2 games. As here's all the backups on defense. 4 straight losses for the Broncos. That's sad. We'll let Demario Douglas have his first grab at the game. I wonder how he's doing. Hope he's enjoying life over there. But like literally, we did not need him. He'd be our 5th receiver behind Waddle. Waddle's a 93. Dorsey's a 90, or is in like an 86. Terry's an 85, and then Waddle is, or not Waddle. Keys is an 80. He's probably a 78. There's just no room for him on the team, which is why I traded him. But I mean, just having him as extra depth would be nice. If it was just a cheap deal. Holy cow, Stanley just killed the man. I hope they run the clock out themselves. Looks like we're going to be back to becoming the #1 offense in the league again, just like last year. Douglas just got smoked. 2-minute warning. We are up by a lot in a game that was over a while ago.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. Second and a couple. They're looking at
here we go. 2nd and 2.
Score.
And Greg Dulcich gets a touchdown. Here's Huntley, and apparently the greatest running back of all time, Keaton Mitchell. I don't know why Surtain has his X Factor enabled. Solid game. But yeah, now that he doesn't have his 100% completion percentage, I can just be more gung-ho, just send it. There's Mitchell again for the first. He's got 60. He might have outrushed Ramondre today. We'll give some read option a run. You don't know how bad I want to throw it to Keys right now. Keaton Mitchell is the greatest running back of all time. A 3rd touchdown for Keaton Mitchell. And hey, if you're going to keep scoring, I'm not going to stop scoring. I get the last laugh as I over double your score. Here we go. I wonder what's going to happen.
Lance now on 1st down.
Juan Thornhill almost got an interception.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Lance.
Ooh, Marvin Mims. He might have another touchdown. He will. Jeez, this score is insane. We'll just run halfback stretch, and hopefully the game will end unless Keaton Mitchell scores another touchdown.
They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments.
And that'll be the game. We absolutely steamroll the Broncos en route to another victory. Do I need to adjust the sliders for a 4th time this season? Maybe. We'll see.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire.
Hales did everything he needed to get Superstar X Factor. 4 touchdowns. Almost had 400 yards, but I pulled him before he could get there. Huntley also didn't do half bad. Rushing-wise, on the same amount of rushes, Mitchell outrushed Ramondre by over almost 11 yards per carry, scoring 3 touchdowns as well. Keaton Mitchell legacy game is insane. Waddle 158 yards, Dorsey 108 yards, Terry 34, Ballard 22 and a touchdown, Stevenson 18, Parker 15, Thomas 12, Mitchell 4. Defensively, it was Duggar with 4 tackles, Jackson, Mapu, Goodwin, Davis, and Lawrence with 3 each. Lawrence and Davis both had 2 TFLs. Mapu, Wade, and Duggar all had 1. Sacks for Lawrence and Mapu. No INTs. Pass deflections for Thornhill, Jackson, Clowney, and Goodwin. No forced fumbles. None of that. And then, it's just hilarious. Returning, 272 yards and a touchdown. Also had some decent punt returns. But that's the game, you know? So, very impressive game. And we officially have a new superstar X Factor quarterback. Wow, that is awesome. That's the cover. That's the thumbnail. You already know. Just crazy numbers. That'll probably also be on the thumbnail. And then, yeah, we have 2 new injuries. Emerson, 5 weeks. Holy cow. Should I just put him on the IR? IR. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That he'd be out for the rest of the regular season, and then I could bring him back in the playoffs. Still need to re-sign Duggar, even though he is regressing. Keaton Mitchell all of a sudden having a crazy game is hilarious. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's playing pretty well. I might bring him back. But I'm gonna touch the sliders again. Because I need to. Okay, that tandem breakout doesn't make sense. Because it's gonna be for Anthony Dorsey, even though he had an amazing game as well. But look at that. Top of the board. Josh Hales, baby. And he's been spreading the rock like crazy. If you just look at this, look at that. Almost 1,000 yards. He'll probably make it to 1,000. Thomas won't. But, like, all of these guys have catches. Every single player on the team has at least 1 catch. Waddle obviously has the most touchdowns. Thomas has a lot because he went, like, 5 games straight with the touchdown. He's also played the most games. Him, Terry, Stevenson, and Bulla have played every game. That's it. Jackson and Emerson have technically, but... And, oh, come on. 1 yard? Dang. And Keaton Mitchell's almost all came in 1 game. That's kind of funny. And then, yeah, we have our negatives. And then defensively, it's just Kyle Duggar. Like, Wade has a ton of TFLs. I actually didn't know Davis had that many. And our sacks, it's Mapu. But it's been all Kyle. He has 5 interceptions. The rest of our team combined has 6. Along with 2 pass deflections and a forced fumble. What, does he have a safety? He also has a touchdown, doesn't he? No, he doesn't have a touchdown yet. Which is crazy, because last season he had like 4 touchdowns. But, yeah, so, awesome game. Josh Hales, I am going to check, is he in MVP conversations? He is. He's at number 8. Somehow Brady's only at number 5 for Coach of the Year. Waddle's on here along with Hales. Duggar's on here for DPOY. Same with Wade. Keys is on here for Rookie of the Year. Defensively, none of our rookies are good. Best quarterback, he's at 7. Best running back, Stevenson's at 8, even though he's won it back-to-back times. Waddle's at 2 for best wide receiver. Skoronski at number 2. 5, 6 for Onwenu Buchanan. Best D lineman, none. Best linebacker is Chris Wade. That's actually shocking. That'd be Superstar X Factor. Clowney's still on here. Best D-back for like the 4th year in a row, Kyle Duggar. That would get him Superstar X Factor, I believe. Just give him best kicker. He's better than Chris Boswell. But he doesn't get the respect he deserves. So, awesome game. I love this team. Sliders change. Uh, drop my accuracy by 2. Um, that's really the only thing I can think of because that's what we've been doing so well. Drop pass catching by 1. Because their offense has been perfectly fine. If anything, I would bump my tackling by 1. And I'll bump theirs up by 1 too. I also think I'm going to up the punt accuracy to make it better punters. Because otherwise, we start from like the 20-yard line every time. So that's all I'm going to do. If you guys enjoyed this demolition derby of the Broncos, leave a like and subscribe. And as you look at the playoff picture, we're the 1 seed, baby.